Hey guys, welcome to my channel TV Cogniton. Friends, this is my first video for my channel and I hope you'll like it. If you ask me what type of videos I am planning to make, then I would reply you that I would like to make videos covering all aspects of general knowledge, current affairs, and occasionally a few others topics as well. Well, my first video is going to be related to a news headline that flashed a couple of weeks ago. Now that I have given a preview of what I am going to do, let's get started. The news article that I want to share with you all is about the Gulf superpower UAE's recent statement. UAE made a statement that it is planning to ship an iceberg all the way from Antarctica to one of its Emirates. United Arab Emirates, shortly known as UAE, is one of the water-scarce nations of the world. If we assess the distribution of water amongst all the nations of the world, then the result that we are going to get is not going to be pleasing at all. We will find that most of the countries are experiencing severe water shortage. Water shortage is defined as the insufficient sources and supply of water to meet the water requirements within a particular region. The other terms for water shortage are water scarcity and stress. In fact, a few studies show that about 2.8 billion people all over the globe are affected by water shortage. There are many causes why water scarcity exists and is experienced by many people from several countries. According to the Ecologist, water scarcity is determined by two congregating phenomena, which are the reduction of the freshwater resources and increasing rate of freshwater utilization. It can also lead the path to two very interesting mechanisms such as economic water scarcity and absolute physical water scarcity. Economic water scarcity is the result of very poor management in the present availability of water resources. Physical water scarcity is the main result of insufficient resources of natural water in delivering the demand of regions. Especially, water shortages are likely to become more common due to the climate change and the increasing population. According to the Telegraph, the latest report from the World Resource Institute says that many nations will face severe water scarcity by 2040. This report says that 33 countries would face extremely severe water shortage by 2040. 14 of these nations were in the Middle East. Out of these 14 nations, 9 nations have a maximum water stress score of 5. These 9 countries were Bahrain, Kuwait, Palestine, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Oman and Lebanon. As a fact, these countries are the least water-secure nations of the world, which depend on the minuscule amount of groundwater and desalinated seawater. Saudi Arabia is planning on importing its wheat requirements entirely by 2016. This is an effort by the Gulf nation to save its water to a certain extent. As climate change starts to intensify much more in the upcoming years, dry areas will become much drier and wet areas will become much wetter. The UN has already cautioned that, by 2030, almost half of the entire population of the world will face severe water shortage. Now that we have understood the severity of water shortage in the world, let's get back to UAE. So, we have clearly seen our UAE making an appearance in this list of the top 9 water-scarce nations. UAE receives less than 100 nanometers of rainfall per year. UAE is rich in petroleum and oil but not in fresh water. In fact, there were instances in the past when water costed more than that of the same amount of oil in UAE. According to Emirates 24/7 on August 1, 2015, UAE prudently deregulated the price of petrol, making a litre of petrol cost 1.47 dirham per litre. For people who don't know what dirham is the national currency of UAE. Both the abbreviations DH and AID stand for dirham. That makes oil officially cheaper than a 1.5-litre bottle of water, or a 355 ml can of Coca Pepsi, or any fizzy drink, for that matter, or even a 250 ml bottle of flavored milk. In 2015, it was more expensive to quench one's thirst with Evian mineral water. DH 7.75 or a 1.5-lit, or a fizzy drink, DH 1.5 or a 355 ml can, for the neighborhood convenience store than getting a liter of black gold for a vehicle, DH 1.47 liters for special petrol. In order to tackle water shortage, a UAE private firm based in the Masdar city of Abu Dhabi, called the National Advisor Bureau Limited, plans of shipping an iceberg from Heard Island, which is located 1,000 kilometers away from the coast of mainland Antarctica, to Fujairah, one of the 7 Emirates that makes up the United Arab Emirates. This is nearly going to be a 8,800 kilometers tow from Antarctica to Fujairah, and a round trip of approximately 17,600 kilometers. An average iceberg contains more than 20 billion gallons of water. The firm wants to harvest the fresh water available in this iceberg to meet the needs of UAE. The firm says that this particular iceberg will provide enough water to 1 million people over a span of 5 years. This is the project video made by the NABL firm.
تبعد جزيرة هيرد قرابة 9100 كيلومتر عن سواحل إمارة الفجيرة، حيث تطفو بقربها عشرات الجبال الجليدية. وهناك عدة طرق للحصول على الجبال الجليدية، فإما أن يتم سحبها عن طريق سفن صنعت خصيصا لهذا الغرض، أو عن طريق برش وتكسير الجبال الجليدية ونقلها عن طريق خزانات طافية تسحب بسفن تعمل بالطاقة النظيفة لتقليل التكاليف. وسيتم سحب جبل الجليد إلى سواحل إمارة الفجيرة لتبدأ عملية حصاد المياه في ميناء مخصص لذلك. وسيكون وجود الجبل الجليدي على ساحل إمارة الفجيرة معلما سياحيا فريدا، كما سيساهم في تبريد الجو. في الختام، ستظل دولة الإمارات أرضا لتحقيق المعجزات ومركزا لصناعة الأمل والتفاؤل في العالم.
The company's director, Abdullah Mohammed Sulaiman Al-Shafi, told Gulf News that it will take 1 year to tow an iceberg from the South Pole to UAE, and once completed, it can also be beneficial for the country's tourism and weather. He also claimed that this iceberg could have the potential to change the arid climate of UAE into a moist macroclimate, which might ultimately result in rainfall in the Gulf nation. This project is named as the UAE Iceberg Project, and it is expected to be executed in 2018. The firm also said that it will be testing the feasibility of the project by using simulators. Mr. Shafi also told that upon arrival of the iceberg in Fujairah, the iceberg will be cut into blocks of ice and will be placed in giant tanks before being filtered and processed. He also claimed that this is the purest form of water in the world. So, this is all about the Iceberg project. It will be a great achievement if the project is completed. This is all for this video. I will meet you in the next video. I hope you liked it. Please encourage me by subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, and then don't forget to comment also.